tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. I heard that you like playing with fire. Gotta like, whoa, I ain't never felt like this before. She try to love me, but my heart's still cold. So I ain't really trying to take things too slow. I'll tell you anything you wanna know. I done came up from the lost town, city on my back, you know where I came from. Something out of nothing, I ain't that son. And you be looking like you may be the one. And even if you ain't, we can still have fun. Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. I heard that you like playing with fire. Gotta like, whoa, I ain't never felt like this before. She try to love me, but my heart's still cold. Yeah, my heart's still cold. I can't do this anymore. When I'm hitting these notes, I want you to know that it's me. You're so beautiful, it's almost a tragedy. But you're more like a fantasy. I'm lost in this galaxy, trying to find you in the stars. I think we caught in the gravity, had to be something alive. They ain't see what I do, love is blind. All of the things you be saying, I see the look in your eyes. I know you wanna be mine. Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. Baby girl, I could take you higher. Don't need my phone, I'm unavailable. Baby girl, tell me what your sign is. I got a feeling we're compatible. I heard that you like playing with fire. Gotta like, whoa, I ain't never felt like this before. She try to love me, but my heart's still cold.
Gotta get it right. Right now. Blizzard 617. It's not easy. Hard as civilians, baby. What up, University? What up, GMC? It's our time right now. What up, BIP? Okay. B-Town, hold it down. B-Town. See, I don't drink, but I sip on this blunt real slow. And that cloud is so loud. Oh, Black Robert's like, whoa. Okay. Pop like a
Fatality.
It'll bang your body. And regards everybody. Put their hands up in the sky. Hey, I'm known to curve authority. I robbed you, probably never thought it. Things that I done did for bros. It's probably be pushing flowers. Proving grounds, talking flowers. Talking about 30 years of violence. For real, talking others with silence. My house always lay the loudest. Been thinking real hard about curving some of these snakes. Why when Blizzard go hard, people want to start handling business. This is so loud. Black Robert's like, whoa. And if I pop like a shotty, like Cardi, it'll bang your body. And regardless of everybody, they put their hands up in the sky. See, I don't drink.
Off rip, I don't give a fuck, better give it up, cause I done that enough right now. Honey in the cup, maybe in the blunt, cause I really wanna get fucked up right now. Baby, don't you front, you could be the one on my arm, it's the flavor of the month right now. And it's us right now, so let's fuck right now. I've been on the grind, using all my time, trying to get my team to shine in this bitch right now. Music on my mind just as much as dimes, both are so divine, I've been on the split right now. Cypher with the rhymes, firing the lines in these dire times, so they know we it right now.
Excellent.
See my chick right now, tell her she could get right down. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want right now. I'ma show you something. On the come around, hit another crowd, trying to get the sound out, getting lit right now. Get another round, fuck it, we could drown, cause I really wanna take another sip right now. Bustin' in the front, coming with the blunt, spinning for your lungs, it'll make you sit right down. And I think I found the best connect in town. Yes, I'm on the way, on the way, on the way, on the way. Yes, I'm on the way, on the way, on the way. We on the way. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want right now. What you want, I'ma show you something. Hold up, we ain't done, we gon' have some fun. I'ma show you that we number one right now. Ain't no question I'ma get up in this rap game, make an impact. It's a rap for these rap lames, go on the attack, leave them on their back, praying rat-a-tat. I think I can hear the gas spraying. It's a visualization I'm making, cause face it, we facing some hateful equations, and I don't wanna wait for another fate to pull me under the strain of his book, wait till I break. Fuck that, I'ma strike back with this mic crack. Might need a nice pack if you right whack. Light jab, let me see if you can fight facts. I just might snap and nobody would like that. But tonight on a wave like wild, so behave, you don't wanna hit the grave right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want right now. What you want right now. What you want, I'ma show you something.
No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. I gotta make $1 out of 15 cents with a baby on my back trying to make my rent. Can't see that far, but I will take a couple hits just to move the times, cause I know where I've been. Divine inspiration got me walking through my earth. Keep it full as gold, cause I know what I'm worth. As for my peace of mind, I will always put in work. I am divine creation, so I always come first. A shook will lead to brighten up my path. All that I conceive is easily had. I make my own way, I bless my own path, and you can never take from me anything I grab. I walk in meditation, you see it in my stroll. I shook is the mantra, Nuwapu is the soul. I have a bright future, I already know, but if you're still upset, I can't help, cause you gotta let it go. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. Peace be still, because I didn't come to break. Pond of thought who never leading me astray. I keep a strong head and don't take what they say. Without a grain of salt, all spice and obey. Tasu a county, right reason and knowledge. All your best friends, so don't worry, you got this. Remember where you come from and just be honest to yourself and give Pasalafu they homage. You are more precious than a gem or a jewel. you a godlike being. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. Never give up, no matter what road you're on. Some days just pass, another days alone. Keep your head up, you were created strong. That fire in your belly keeps you moving on. Protect your culture till the end by any means. You the pharaohs, never kings and queens. Pick up your mind, think carefully, and use 9 minds to understand what I mean. The queen is a always needs more, looking for a trick whenever she's bored. The king is asleep with cattle and sheep, unaware of what he sows he reaps. And this is why I teach that God is in me, always progressing my divinity. I owe no man, I'm no property. What I have, I made it come naturally. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what you do, you can't get mine. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what.
I ain't playing with you.
No boy can't take me for idiot. No, me no man pound. Stiff breast, belly flat, body well round. No broke pocket boy can't try tie down. Excuse me, but straight on my crown.
Why talk to me nice? Buy anything when me want, me no look on the price. Yes, I'm live my life. Better talk to me nice, nice, nice. Me know my thing real good, so me do what me like. Don't hype, but me live a different lifestyle.
Me a problem, people, boy picnic, mad them. Make them run things, then touch them. Me body good, and me far from average. As I make quintet and make grown man ball, yeah, water. Them say me hardcore like white walker. Me no compete, me a top class girl. My lifestyle can't normal.
Why talk to me nice? Buy anything when me want, me no look on the price. Yes, I'm live my life. Better talk to me nice, nice, nice. Me know my thing real good, so me do what me like.
Don't hype, but me live a different life. Me them can't be a top. Walking filter, no makeup. Real hot gal bundle slayed up. I wish a gal would have tried this me. I'ma swear she a get kickbox and drape up. You know I'm a thing in it. When my touch road full of beer finesse. Christian Louboutin Fendi, it make broke gal envy.
Why talk to me nice? Buy anything when me want, me no look on the price. Yes, I'm live my life. Better talk to me nice, nice, nice. Me know my thing real good, so me do what me like.
Don't hype, but me live a different lifestyle. Can't take me for idiot. No, me no man crown. Stiff breast, belly flat, body well round. No broke pocket boy can't try tie down. Excuse me, but straight on my crown.
Can't take me for idiot.
No, me no man crown. Oh no.
No boy can't take me for idiot.
No, me no man crown. No, me no man crown.
Why talk to me nice? Buy anything when me want, me no look on the price. Yes, I'm live my life. Better talk to me nice, nice, nice. Me know my thing real good, so me do what me like.
Don't hype, but me live a different lifestyle.
Fox gala at your hat. You know if you bend up your body like acrobat. When you bust the earthquake, shake with aftershock. Man see that get heart attack. Worse when you arch your back. Or go on your head like a starter cap. Moves from your mother where you get all of that. Make it boom, make it bounce like when baller drop. Then you gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Bend over like that, set on the bike back. Body up inna the ear just like a pilot. Tell me want your body, but me nah hijack. When you're ready, you fi fling it right back. Bang. Body suit fit you tight like that. Bumper so big you make me get sidetracked. When you make up your pretty face, but your eyelash. Oh my gosh, you deserve all of my cash. Pen over, pen over, pen over that. Me love how you hang over that. Put your hand over, yeah, so your leg over that. Yeah, the baddest thing, boy, you no doubt about that. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble.
Boy, catch and attack when time me wind up. Bring the ladder, come, me want fi climb up. Waistline I move, you want fi sign up. Just like dynamite, me blow your mind up. Watch me, I move up me waistline. A gal me no come in every waistline. Have fun, come here fi a great time. Watch me, I move on the baseline. Cute face and big body, Figure 8 make man happy, Them a 8 why them a copy, Watch it make me wind up me body,
Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Fox gala at your hat. You know if you bend up your body like acrobat. When you bust the earthquake, shake with aftershock. Man see that get heart attack. Worse when you arch your back. Or go on your head like a starter cap. Moves from your mother where you get all of that. Make it boom, make it bounce like when baller drop. Then you gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta wine, gotta wiggle, gotta bubble. Gotta bubble. And I said we are giant in a couple. Hard to death. And you look on her, she a trouble. Bassy. Gotta make it bubble bubble on the double.
Oh no, can you hear?
Bup. Talk about the bups.
Can you hear? I can't really hear. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear me.
Snap skirt.
Woo!
There you go.
There it is.
Cool.
But
cool.
yeah, bups to the bups. That song was fire.
Yo, you already know Lisa Mercedes out here. She got 2 songs on there. She got that one and Talk to Me Nice. You know, I know y'all heard that one.
Yep. Some nice Caribbean vibes for you guys. But if you see in our faces again, our ugly mugs, it must be another Thursday.
There it is. It's us. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's all content matters. You know what it is, how we've been doing. Do it every Thursday, like you said. So it's, like you said, another Thursday night. And we got a special guest who's been doing a lot of festivals around, who's been doing just a lot, you know, since we've known her. But we're going to get into to that later. You know, I want to keep y'all, you know, on your toes, guessing and whatnot. But, you know, we also got to do part of the introduction to the show, of course, too. So, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear this? Y'all can hear this, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Sorry, damn. A couple things coming up, right? So, the first thing coming up is we have the 6th Evolution of Hip Hop Festival, hosted by What's the Word in Somerville Arts Council Community Center. You know, so if you guys have videos, hip hop videos that you would like to submit for said festival, they are putting together a 2-hour video. You know, you go ahead and submit your music video to what's WATSDAWURD @gmail.com. What's the word? That's what that is. So, you know, if you're wondering why I spelled it, because some of y'all will put H's and spell their words right. You know, you don't want y'all getting the wrong
Exactly.
splish, you know. Talking about where's my video going to some random ass place,
You
but
go-
that's okay. Somebody will also hear that, you know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Bro.
But we wanted to go to the right spot, of course. Obviously, you know, let's make sure. But yes, so that is gonna be on October 3rd, right? And when the video is gonna be posted, they're working on the video right now. They got a bunch of editors, a bunch of different people working on to put this stuff together for the community, because you know, hip hop is a huge staple or a huge impact in today's community right now. I mean, at least the one I'm a part of. So, and you know, it only gets better from here. So, if you got a video, you want to go ahead and be a part of this festival, 6th annual. So that means there's 5 before that. I was a part of the last one, hosting it. Also hosting this one this year too. So I also got to put a video in there. So I'm slacking just as much as everybody else, but that's okay because we're gonna get the videos in there, right? You know.
I mean, I already heard a couple of pledges from our own Burn Herm over there in the corner, and Geo, one of our guests who was here a couple weeks ago.
If you remember.
So you already know it's gonna that's already 2 hot names, 2 hot artists, 2 hot flame setters, firebenders out here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be out there.
Spin that high fi on that track.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been watching. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, you know, share the video, put a like, you know, drop a comment, all that stuff.
Right?
Let's
Because
just keep the vibes growing.
that's the whole point of the Splish, you know?
Mhm.
Just trying to make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's just stick together. Make it something bigger than what it needs to be.
Let's get into the real Splish of the day.
Yes, this man has a whole topic ready for you guys.
I mean, I didn't, but
Oh,
I kind of do, but I don't.
what'd you do?
I forgot what I was originally gonna bring to the table today, but something else actually came up. The you know how they had the quote unquote conviction or whatever for the one of the officers. See what I'm saying? That's why you can't bring the phones to the workplace. Just kidding.
Yeah, I want to make sure everybody can hear what's going on.
Now they can
Because
hear you.
now I can hear me.
I could hear you the whole
Okay,
time. I
sorry.
could hear you the whole
Phones in the
entire time.
workplace for research. Because you're
Yeah.
talking about. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
See, yeah. No,
continue,
I was just
continue.
thinking about the that conviction or whatever for that officer for the Breonna Taylor thing.
The one conviction.
Yeah, that one guy.
was?
Yeah.
I heard.
No.
Wasn't it supposed to be like a wrongful death? And then they charged people, and then they proved that there wasn't a wrongful death. So it's like kind of backwards, right? Like they're not really trying to push for this person to get a conviction for some reason. Like remember, I don't know, all the other people, like 1, 2, 3, like oh we're gonna charge this person, you know. But there's also a lot of other, I mean saying all of them do matter, but everybody needs to get charged, for and held accountable for what they've done. But this one just seems a little weird, doesn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm talking about. It just seems so. It's like there's like a concerted effort, like you said, just to kind of get it brushed under the rug type of thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to, I don't know, quell or calm the masses. This is kind of just one of those things. That's just a feeling I get from it.
One of those gestures.
And then one of those gestures. 2020, the year gestures. But yeah, I just think that stuff like this, moments like this in time, I'm really gonna look back at it one day and be like, damn, what? Me personally, I know me personally, I'm not gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, damn, like I wish more people could have just jumped on that you know what I'm saying, that wave one time.
Did more, do more.
You know, so crazy. Anyways, I wish I could remember what I was gonna bring up to the table. It was like 2 days ago. I was like, oh man, can't wait to talk about this.
Well, we gotta write
It'll come
things
back to
down,
me in
man.
a little bit, guys. I need to start writing these things down.
For sure. But even going back to that, like, there's a whole bunch of these things that are going on. These gestures, these cover-ups, or these one time to keep people quiet types of things going on. A lot of the like the wrongful deaths, like real quick. Oh, let's just arrest somebody real quick, or let's just get somebody to, take the fall for this real quick. Let's just appease the masses. But the point is like nothing's gonna change until we make the change. All of this, I'm not saying like the marching and all the stuff isn't doing anything, but you gotta hit everything. You gotta hit it from within, right? You gotta stop doing certain things. You gotta boycott everything. You gotta do what we're, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you gotta do and say less of, like stop putting money into the stuff that is,
causing these problems. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like stop. I mean, like the the idea of basically it just keeps going. It's gonna keep all this stuff that we're complaining about is just gonna keep going because we keep feeding into it,
Mm-hmm.
feeding it. And you know what I'm saying. In terms of like you said, like putting the money in, putting the time in, having to, but it's easier said than done because some of these things that we're talking about are literally like interwoven into the society how it works. You know what I mean? Some of these things it's like you can't even move from point A to B without participating in some of these uh, programs or systems, whatever that they have in place.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, still, with the hip hop community and the festivals, if we can bring together festivals and people and 5 6 years of hip hop festivals, why can't we bring about like 2 3 months of change in general? Just trying to back each other or stop or actually believe in the saying that Black lives matter, or like really like believe in something, because a lot of the times it's just everybody says it. Oh, this is just for the rally. I'm trying to get on camera. I'm trying to get on this, and then you go back around the corner and you hear, oh, 19-year-old da 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 gone. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's like if we're gonna really go ahead, I mean, then we want to talk about, oh, it's not our movement no more. We're not, but it was never the movement. But we're still a Black life. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
still Black lives. It's still a group. It doesn't have to be labeled a movement for it to be something. We just have to really do it and actually start caring and believing in it and putting money together and making a better community. Put the money where we know it's supposed to go. Stop donating it. If you know where it's supposed to go, you could make your own little charity or
Well,
whatever, and then we know where the money's gonna go.
yeah, I think um, people's main issue is that they're trying to do too much. You know what I mean? Like literally, you don't have to save the whole entire of Black people. Like just work in your community. Work with people that, like you said, like people that you know. That same whatever struggle that you think that are seeing across the whole community. Um, that one individual person that's down the street from you is also going through that. Like why try to save everybody else over 5 million states away? Not 5 million.
Right, right.
But so many miles away from you when you could just, you know what I'm saying, 100 feet, a football field away from you is, you know what I'm saying, a group
Oh,
of people.
right here,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. The people that are right here. You know what I mean?
Like
You know?
that's I feel like that's a
Mhm.
mindset more people should start to adopt. Just make it local because then it'll just grow out on its own. It'll just
Exactly. I can't tell
expand.
you. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, "Oh no, such and such celebrity is got some type of mental illness." Blah 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 blah. All right, that celebrity, whatever. But you ever met that man? You ever met that woman? But this person next to you is going through the same splish you were describing. You ain't
Hmm.
gonna talk about, "Oh my god, my person next to me." You talking about somebody on TV.
Right, right, exactly.
But meanwhile, the mental illness that you're ignoring that's next to you, you could be helping, is gonna be the thing that takes over the community now.
And,
Now it's spreading.
and see, that's the thing. That's the thing with celebrity. Like celebrity is supposed to, like the way how they use them. It's not supposed to have this type of effect you're talking about. It's supposed to show to people in the world that, hey, like even this person that's so famous or whatever is going through stuff.
Right.
But the way how society is, like it's not. It had a total different effect. People, like you said, they get more caught up in like that person that they're showing,
Right.
you know.
Total
And
backfire.
but that mindset right there has developed a new set of people out there who is like, yo, like I don't even care about them, those
Mm.
celebrity type people.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking about this earlier. Like the way how we view celebrity is gonna change. Like in the
Yo,
next probably 15 years,
so
it's
quick.
gonna change so much. Because it's like it's now it's. I feel like everybody's waking up now. It's like you're not really that special. Special. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoy more going like on YouTube, for example, and watching custom splish or so
Yo,
crazy. You know
right?
what I'm
Why
saying? I
does
enjoy watching freaking
a
Pootie Pie,
regular
whatever.
guy?
You know what I'm saying? Just a regular person
Yep.
that's not
That's
getting,
being
you know,
genuine.
being regular.
Yeah, yeah.
Being
That I think that's what that is.
themselves.
Like there's been times where I walk or I've seen people and like I'll watch somebody doing what they're doing or and I'll get this feeling and it's just like I never knew what it was or like how to explain it.
Mm.
But the feeling is I'm sensing that genuine person. Like that person is literally enjoying what they're doing.
Mm.
You know, and it's just radiating off of them. And like a lot of the times for like I don't know, celebrities or whatever's going on, but like I said before, like everything's got to be so perfect. Oh, you can't look this way, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't dress however you want. Then you like you said you go on YouTube and you're like, oh yo, I got that same shirt, bro. Yo, I don't got $400 Prada. I got that little Back to the Future shirt that everybody, you know what I mean, or whatever, Rugrats '90s or whatever, because that person's enjoying themselves. That person's actually showing you who they really are, rather than, well, this person's a celebrity.
Right.
All they
so
do,
now everything you gotta second guess that,
Mhm.
and that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like even like imagine being a celebrity and it's like you are trying to be real, you are trying to be, all these things that we're assuming that they're not, but it's not. It's like the nature of the beast, and I see even celebrities are trying to like change that too. Like they're trying. Some of them are trying to be like, yo, I want to be regular. Like I want to be just on my little. That's why you seeing more and more of them doing like the little podcast shows.
Yep,
You
yep.
know what I mean? Because they're like, yo, I talk the same smack like you. I sit down with my boys or my girls or whatever, and
Mhm.
we talk trash just like you talk, or we just throw philosophy back and forth with each other. You
Exactly.
know, and that's what I'm saying. Like the viewing, the way how we view celebrities is going to change so much, and I think it's even going to be sooner than 15 years. It's like I'm talking about even 5, 10 years is going to change so much. Where and it's actually going to be for the good of society in general here in America because now it kind of takes certain pressures off of people to try to live up to these imaginary standards that they set in their mind because of how the media portrays certain people. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to that, especially because I'm getting older. Eventually I'm gonna have my own kids. Like I don't want them to grow up and feel like, oh, I gotta live like I'm LeBron James.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just throwing their names out here, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. So I'm excited for that because now it also opens avenues for people like us to
Yeah.
raise up and be like, yo, because eyes are looking at different places now. People don't really want to go to the movies like that no more. People don't really want to go, sit down, watch cable like that. I mean, obviously they do, but at the same time, everybody's kind of like tired of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of the same
Same
story
stuff all
played
the
a different
time.
way.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, kind of a random spiel we went off on.
Nah, but it's necessary. People need to hear that because all
Mhm.
content matters. Like it don't matter what it is. If it needs to be said, it'll be said. You know.
Mhm.
People need to hear this. Like you don't gotta be nothing but yourself. You don't
Yeah.
gotta do nothing crazy, but do what you need to do for you.
Mhm.
You know, you don't gotta live up to nobody else's name, nobody else's whatever. If
Mhm.
you do what you do, you'll live up to everybody. Everybody will just know who you are, and you'll live up to your own name, because
Mhm.
that's how it's supposed to go in the first place, right?
Yeah, for real.
Shit, I
And
don't
I
care
mean,
about that
like,
craziness.
sometimes it's crazy when we talk about stuff like this, and like, it's so crazy because there's a part of me that's like, yo, like, why are you talking about this? Like, everybody should know this. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
then I go out through life, and then I interact with people, or sometimes I'm just eavesdropping, just sitting down, and a lot of people don't they say this, but they can't even practice it. They don't really understand what they're saying. They're just saying it. You know what I mean? Because it's like
A trend.
trendy in a certain way. But I don't know. This is where I'm at. Kind of done talking about it. I'm done. I'm done. All right.
Yeah, I mean, we could hop into some music though.
Yeah.
But I really hope people really took the chance to really listen and pay attention and really like start to not question, but really start thinking on your own. Like, do I or what am I doing or what do I need to be doing for myself? Like watching all this TV and trying to be somebody else, or watching social media and trying to live like other people. Like that might not be for you.
No.
You know, like what's for you? What do you do? You know, how do you live your life? And I guess when you figure it out, you should be way happier, right? I mean, at least happy with yourself and what you're doing, rather than living unhappy trying to be something else. At least that's what I'm doing. Trying to do. That's what I'm splishing. You already know. I got my own. We got our own stuff going on. We've been having it going on. We've been doing our own splish. So you already know who we are. Don't even want to talk about it no more. Like he said. So I'm about to go into this song. I'm about to play this one. Can I play this one right here? This is your song right here.
Oh.
I feel like that'd be perfect. No?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
You don't even,
Go for it, yeah.
you want to talk about it?
No.
Talk about it when we get back. But yo, this song's perfect. I like this song because it just speaks volumes.
Yeah,
so
it does.
let's just drop this song and others, and we'll be right back. Hopefully with our special guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
I mean, what she's bringing to the table goes right down this avenue what we talking about in a certain type of way. All right.
The best way.
Yes.
There it is.
Why is this on my screen? Look at this craziness.
Oh, we're gonna have to take care of that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
looks like some McAfee.
I don't
stuff.
want this.
Yo, that's some security measures. So we having technical difficulties, but we're gonna play this music because that ain't really difficult to do. So we'll talk to you guys in
Couple seconds.
however long yeah, I guess whatever. All right, deuces for right now. Whoa. Why is that like that?
Yes, Lord, I'll be made young. Have you ever faced your assumptions of a person you never met prior and found out that you were wrong and that your judgment lacks substance? Hypercritical manifestations are the product of well-conditioned victims within the frames of mind of their psychological design. Eyes visibly manipulated by the frequencies that are projected onto unsuspecting hosts. Those who deny discernment need the most. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Don't wanna be a hypocrite. The system got me too, I'm admitting it. Chasing after fame and riches, yeah. What ain't making dollars ain't making sense. I monetize my values in life. I'm vanity and greed combined. These facts I've been taught to take pride. I've been sinning and keep sinning on time. I'm just telling you that I ain't perfect. Like the switch in my cadence, I'm unearthly. My hubris knows few bounds. That's just the way that they make us now. On the social, I'll be splishing for likes, but I feel like I ain't liked in real life. Right, well turn off your phone and give it a try. That was my most underwhelming advice. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Systematically, they've been drilling us. Systematically, they've been killing us, making us believe that we're not enough, forcing us to blame everyone but us. Yes, Lord, I'll be made young. Have you ever faced your assumptions of a person you never met prior and found out? Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. I'll be mayor. Snap light, brings an acid out with cocaine, almost automatic, shifting through the traffic with my mental acrobatics. The when it covers up a belly, know I gotta lap it. Been channeling the devil, that's just flashing. Otherwise, we ain't chat, never active. It's all just a game, and I control it all like it's magic. War, cash over plastic.
I'm avoiding taxes. Paper over plastic pollution is tragic. Real over plastic, and I really rather people to be real than be acting. I try to keep it simple and it's more than average. I got a funny way with words, so with grammar. Cause I be in the scene, and seen it real good, me, but I ain't talking English. Ambiguous and meaning. I'm blessed to the universe, giving it the treatment. I know that's kinda odd, but it's even Steven. You can get it more, you try to read into it. Articulate, sagacious, space where I find this love in a spaceship. I spend time, or some might say I wasted. In exercising my patience, I found virtue. Over your head, jam rock, cause I noticed you tread everything that I said. Over your head, jam rock, cause I know that you tread everything that I said. Over your head, jam rock, cause I know that you tread everything that I said.
Shout out, get it, gang. Constantine, man. It took so long to get here. All the trials and tribulations I've been through. Dog, I should never slept on these stacking money when everything is just falling in line. Too much sauce. I don't need fame. Had to level up. Couldn't stay the same. I'm like Al Capone. I don't play games. Now I'm stacking big faces. Used to work for Jump J. Okay, now. Too much sauce. I don't need fame. Had to level up. Couldn't stay the same. I'm like Al Capone. I don't play games. Now I'm stacking big faces. Used to work for Jump J. Had to learn this money over everything. Don't promise nobody a single thing. I'm leveling up to the finer things. Taking off, no jet plane. Get to the bad, don't complain. Wake up feeling like I am the man. Squad ready like the Taliban. Never will I ever lose again. Focused on money, my dividends. Street and book smart, that's the perfect blend. I don't really got too many friends. I don't got time for no loose ends. I don't follow, I make trends. Elevated to a kingpin. Been had this sauce, you didn't peep it then. Now they big for my time, but I just decline. Forget how to love, but I mastered the grind. So much money, I can't bend my wallet. Gaining money and I'm gaining knowledge. Quitting and stopping was never an option. Gotta stay focused, no time for slacking. Stop complaining and I got to plotting. Don't watch it happen, learn to make it happen. You need more than talent, gotta have the passion. You'll never see me in the paddy wagon. Smooth criminal like a Michael Jackson. Don't get played like a game of Madden. Strike fear like a fire dragon. We ready for anything, anytime. Don't let depression ever cloud your mind. Do my damage in the carbine. You can struggle with time like a bottle of wine. Too much sauce. I don't need fame. Had to level up. Couldn't stay the same. I'm like Al Capone. I don't play games. Now I'm stacking big faces. Used to work for Jump J. Too much sauce. I don't need fame. Had to level up. Couldn't stay the same. I'm like Al Capone. I don't play games. Now I'm stacking big faces. Used to work for Jump J. I wanna have it all, but now I lose myself. Don't accept limitations. Aim for the top shelf. Always hot in my city, but I never do melt. I defy all odds to wear a champion's belt. I praise the Almighty, He was there when no one helped. But out of love with the world, she was damaging my health. Your mind and body won't survive all the pain I What's the plan? Got this thing in my hand. Guess I'm banging if I can. Guess all this pain made me a man. Fallen angel and lance, and I'm making demands. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, what's the plan? Got this thing in my hand. Guess I'm banging if I can. Guess all this pain made me a man. A fallen angel and lance, and I'm making demands. What is a man but awareness through his thought process? Push your buttons when you heat up like a hot pocket. Feel like they feeding and they feeding off it. It's like I defeat his prophet. I think we need a prophet. But when he speak, is it Jesus talking or do we need endorphins? What if God came down tomorrow to worship, but everything that he told you's a worship? What if he taught you to hate in the name of his service? Yo, this game's subversive. Take it back to Cain and Abel verses. It's debatable perversion. My God's a greater version. Against odds, he was made to be perfect. Told me to work every day, it'd be worth it. On your own dreams though, cause I have you play in the circus. My God don't stay in the churches. He be hanging where the dirt is. Like some haze mixed with sage, keep the earth lit. My God, some say he's a person. Some got love, some hate, and they curse him. Oh man. Oh man, what's the plan? Got this thing in my hand. Guess I'm banging if I can. Guess all this pain made me a man. I'm fallen angel and lance, and I'm making demands. Oh man, oh man, what's the plan? Got this thing in my hand. Guess I'm banging if I can. Guess all this pain made me a man. A fallen angel and lance, and I'm making y'all. Oh man, sometimes it's like the old man give up your true sight. It's like you won't end if you don't control your thoughts. Someone will control them. Gotta carry your own weights. No one can hold them. Don't sell out on your own dreams, cause they golden. If they don't know now, best believe they gon' know then. Even when you broken, you still the chosen. If all you do is coping, know it's gon' end. I came from nothing. What I mean by that, the pain and suffering. I built my name from hustling days were like a cage I'm stuck in. Hated ducking, I'm hearing you not this lame reduction. Game discussion, my true aim, something like a hurricane. How I reign above them. Yeah, they hate to love them. Wait, I'm frontin', they love to love them. 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 Oh man. What else, Scribe?
So don't hold back on your love, that's selfish. I mean, I know you've been hurt, but girl, that's the past. You know I'ma hold it down, yeah, I got your back. Bonnie and Clyde-ish, do this with my better half. Put you first, you never last, promise all the pain will pass. Tell by the way we talk, I can tell by the way we are. Baby, you for me. Baby, you for me, you for me. I can tell by the way you talk that you're scared of a broken heart. Baby, don't worry. Baby, don't worry. Don't worry, just rewind. You can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace. Rewind, girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak? You ain't gotta worry that with me, cause I ain't here to waste she do. Girlie, a goddess, a dream come true. Shorty, I got it, my shit approved. Tryna be out and take flight with you. Something about it, the way she do. Girlie, a goddess, a dream come true. Shorty, I got it, my shit approved. You know this a vibe, make your body just. Rewind, you can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind, girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak. You ain't gotta worry that with me. Cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I'ma keep it real with you. It's the vibe that really got me in my feelings, boo. I ain't like the other niggas that you dealt with. So don't hold back on your love, that's selfish. I mean, I know you been hurt, but girl, that's the past. You know I'ma hold it down, yeah, I got your back. Bonnie and Clyde, yeah, she do this with my better half. Put you first, you never last. Promise all the pain will pass. Tell by the way we talk, I can tell by the way we are. Baby, you for me. Baby, you for me. You for me. I can tell by the way you talk that you scared of a broken heart. Baby, don't worry. Baby, don't worry. Don't worry. Just rewind. You can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind. Girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak. You ain't gotta worry that with me. Cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I can't imagine nights without you by my side. By my side. Girl, put your trust in me. Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, girl, I rock with you, that's all top. No, I'ma ride for you, that's no lie. Anything you worry about, just put it to the side. Nah, you ain't gotta trip about yeah, it's all gon' be alright. Something about her, the way she do. Girlie, a goddess, a dream come true. Shorty, I got in my stage approved. Tryna be out and take flight with you. Something about her, the way she do. Purely a goddess, a dream come true. Shorty, I got in my stage approved. You know this a vibe, make your body just move like. Just rewind, you can put it all on me. Girl, just let your mind go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind, girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak? You ain't gotta worry that with me, cause I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. I ain't here to waste no time. Girl, it's just you and I. That's right. Okay, baby, rewind. Rewind. You can put it all on me. On me. Girl, just let your mind go free. Go free. I can help you find your peace side. Rewind. Girl, just put it all on me. How you leave your heart so weak?
Turn it on. Is it on now? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
We have to press go live on my phone. Short arms.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Yeah, we're back. Had some jamming songs. As you can see, we have a third boy with us right now.
What?
Yep,
Where'd you
yep.
get here? I'm just kidding. It must be this
It was
green
too much
you know,
smoke
right?
over here.
I'm saying smoke screen, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry, guys. That was my
Yo,
fault.
like a spy just came up in here.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys.
Cool. So yes, as you everybody just pointed out, there's a guest here. So what do? Do we introduce them, or do we let them introduce themselves?
I'm trying to think what was the pattern.
We gonna flip a coin?
Yeah.
I don't got a coin.
Dang.
Hold on, I got you. See on this right here? This
Oh.
lighter right here says,
This guy.
I flick, therefore I am.
Okay.
So if it lands right upside with this on here, that means you're gonna talk for yourself.
If not, then you're gonna get a great
Okay.
introduction from us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can miss on the
I'm
introduction.
gonna talk for myself.
Oh,
I
so
thought
are
it
we
was going
good?
between.
You wanted to do it?
You
Okay,
said-
yeah.
I thought
That's
y'all
good.
were gonna flip.
You wanna
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
flip?
flip this
Oh,
I
here.
thought
Yeah.
y'all were going between you two.
No, we're going.
I knew it was gonna introduce
We're going
me.
between us two and you.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, dang.
All right,
yeah.
so
Well, can I just guess? You two.
all right, but I'm still flip this.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I've invested so much time.
All right, ready? It's gonna go. I don't even know where it's gonna go.
Oh God, flick it.
Yeah, see,
The bic was flicked.
doesn't work. You wanna go up and check that? Nobody wants to check that.
I mean, it's in another whole other realm now. I might disappear, guys.
Oh, yo, and and hopefully it doesn't take more than 2 seconds.
Two mics.
It's on the heads. I flick, therefore I am. So you flick, therefore you are. So you gotta have to introduce yourself, miss.
My time to shine.
Yeah, no, but don't worry. We're gonna be here with you the whole way.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
not
a
gonna get
shiny
up.
star on my wrist, and someone gave it
Hey.
to me back in February, and it was more like like continue to be a shining star.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right?
snap.
Oh,
And
see.
then when it dissolves off, then it's like, okay, I've gone through that process. But hello,
What?
my name's Yvette Wilks, and I am a new business owner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Where's my
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
Mara Houston's going?
So yeah, I started that
what the
last Friday.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, and I did it because I'm here today to talk about the hip hop festivals that we've been doing
Hey.
and are hosting in Somerville for the last 5 years, and this year is going to be our 6th year.
Okay,
And it's going to be a little different because of COVID. And
Mhm.
so we're doing, we're collecting videos
Mm.
from artists who have items related to the hip hop culture.
Excellent.
No, that's too loud. Nah, we're not even gonna try that. Sorry, go ahead.
Damn.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
That
guys.
blew my head
Ew,
off. Like,
just destroyed
I just turned
everybody's
into a whole
life.
emoji. Like, damn.
Yo, we got that on camera. I'm about to watch this over here. Yo. Yeah, y'all need to watch right here. What is this? What? Yo, where we at right now? What numbers? No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
I
daughter.
know you guys definitely saw my face. Like, that really got me so crazy.
Mistakes were made. I'm just glad I knew it was coming. Sorry, go ahead. You can continue. I'm not gonna play with the sound effects no more. I'll figure it out when we go to break next time.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Yes.
put on your calendar October 3rd, and check out my page. Check out Lenny's page. Lenny has been a host with us, and he's been involved. We've been working on projects for a few years now, and
Yes.
so he's going to come back this year in this new format.
Yes.
We're going to figure out how we're going to do this in a couple of
Yes.
weeks.
I
But-
think. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can we do it? I want to do it live, but like introduce the videos. You know what I mean? Like we're sitting here like right now, but not right here, but like maybe like on an airplane or like at the playground or something like that, and we're just like, yo, you da da da. The next video is a hip hop festival, and
Oh
we
yeah,
introduce,
Yup, yeah.
and we just like pull the air from. I mean, pull the video from wherever, and then
Okay.
just be like swoosh, and then that's the video.
Yeah, that's this is a conversation that should happen off air because
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time.
yeah.
to-
But
but
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
But you definitely know me, and that's
Yeah.
not going to be the end of it. This is
No,
just
not.
something new for October 3rd.
Mhm.
But I like that. And I think that, I had proposed to start a new video show at Somerville Media Center.
Ooh.
And with all of that going on hold, this is something that, we can bring up is that we create we record a live show
Okay.
that airs after 10:30, and it allows us to use a little
Splish.
adult language, right?
Adult Splish.
Right, adult splish. And I know Willie. I know
man.
Willie's gonna want to be involved in that. I've talked to him about it, and there's a few more people. But that's what we were talking about earlier. It's about building this team, building a crew, right?
Yes.
So that we can put these programs and opportunities together, and then we can also share with other people, so that way we can grow.
Yep.
So that way we can start teaching each other. So that way we eventually are prepared to be in running for elected offices. It works like that, where we have to build that right kind of base, build our political capital,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So that we can make those kind of differences, right?
Exactly,
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
When we're looking for funding, it's not about just I wonder if I can get some funding. No, you're working or you're being involved with a group of people that are talking about
Right.
having funding on. Oh yeah, let's do this. Hey, you want to collaborate on this project?
Exactly.
That's the environment we want everybody to be in, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And
That-
I told you guys that our
sorry.
guest was gonna come on, and she's gonna be writing down the lane.
She's
Like,
gonna be
y'all
telling
hear-
y'all
hear
what's
what
up.
she's saying right now.
Sorry.
These are the
No,
no,
don't be
right?
sorry.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, no. This is what we want. I want this. I'm just telling.
All content matters.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
This right here, though.
But I'm just saying, like,
These fucking-
this the what she's talking about is exactly what me and Lenny talk about. Most
on a
of the time
daily basis.
is we need to put in these certain types of actions, but it's not like I feel like people look at it and it's like so overwhelming, but it's like no, it's there's little steps that we're talking about right now.
Right, right.
These little things that we're having this conversation right now about.
Yeah.
You know,
It takes time.
like I'm really excited for this hip hop festival because I went to the one last year. You know what I mean? I went
You
to I
hosted the
helped
one
host
last
it. Yeah,
year.
I did. I
Yeah,
was up
oh,
there.
yeah.
I was up there for a little bit. And it's just stuff like that just represents so much optimism and just hope for the future.
Exactly.
For real.
Right, and that's what we need to have. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. You good?
Okay, yeah. Word. Oh, your phone.
The sound effects is working, guys.
You got sound effects over
Yeah,
there?
sorry. That's.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
trying to. I was
That's
doing
great.
that. Yes.
Yeah, good.
All right,
That's
all right,
great.
cool. So we're good.
Right, and I mean, we don't want to get too serious right now, but we know what's going on, and how do we make changes? Like you said earlier, okay, we're going to have to do something different.
Drastic.
So exactly. So what are those things that we can do differently? We can start really, like what we were talking about, creating that environment where people will grow and thrive, and as I mentioned, and I'm gonna plug it, West Medford Community Center, where I sit on the board. We've been doing a Words of Music series for like the last 30.
Yeah.
Can you
yeah.
hear those?
You did, right? Okay. Yeah. Great.
So
Great.
when I hear it, I'm like, that's coming out of your headphones, that's on your ear.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
For real.
But
Right.
yes, splish outs to West Medford Community Center for sure.
Exactly. West Medford, they, just the uniqueness of that community center and that area and that environment is it was empowering for me. I was going through my own personal issues this summer, and we talked. You were mentioning mental health,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And so people never know who's going through what, right? You never know who's going through what.
This is it.
And so those are those things that we have to help people understand. How do you act? You people just don't know. Like you think people would know, but sometimes people just don't know stuff. You're like, what the heck?
Right.
Splish?
Right. Exactly. WTS.
Right. And we have to hopefully find that kind of environment that allow us to like teach people, empower people, and say there's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. If you're a young man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Real.
Message.
And definitely, like now you're talking about this stuff, and it makes me think about something like that. I wish jobs and stuff like did more often, where like the boss will come in, whatever. Like everybody comes in, whatever, and go to the little break room, whatever, before the day starts, and the boss or the leader of the job will come in and be like, anybody comments, questions, concerns, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised. Like when I was growing up, right, and I was in middle school, like we had like a session of that like every day, and I was growing up. I'm thinking like this is something that's gonna happen like all the time. And then like as I grew older and started going from job to job or whatever, like no, that was a major thing that just wasn't there. Like it wasn't there, And I feel like a lot of people. I feel like if a lot of people need that just to say like, yo, because sometimes you have an issue with people around, but you're like, yo, I don't know how to talk. You know what I mean? Because it's like this, especially here in Massachusetts, especially here in Boston, I should say, there's this tough thing. You know what I mean? There's this tough thing where you just got to be tough like all the time. And you always got to be ready to, slap somebody up if they talk to you. You know what I mean? So so now everybody's scared to say something like maybe it's like, yo, if that person actually said that, so many problems, so many whatever's could have been avoided, or so many opportunities could have just opened up. You know what I mean? And like, so that's what I'm just kind of just saying this. I say that to say this, like everything that you're saying, Miss Yvette, Miss Yvette is just so like on point. It's like, it is on point. Like at least from my perspective, and I know there's a lot of people that's in my generation that's feeling the same way. Like I wish I could talk. You know what I mean?
I have 23-year-old twins, a boy and a girl.
Yes.
And so,
wow.
They school me. Like, she was just calling. She's like, what the heck are you going to an interview for? Why? The hip-hop festival. And why?
Because I'm splishing. We're splishing. We're all splishing.
But there are real fears going on. There's a lack of trust. And, I have to appreciate that. I have to appreciate that and acknowledge that, she's being open. I'm listening to her. I have to make sure that I don't shut her down before because I don't want her to do that to me. But not everybody gets that opportunity, right?
Exactly.
So I know y'all know Don Hazel. He's working, he's doing a ton of films right now. Shout out to Don Hazel and all that work he's doing, and FMG, right, and Tony Lopes and his kids, all those people, right? Everybody is working and grinding, and that's what we're talking about. There is funding out here for all of the hard work that you're doing, but you have to look for that. And we work together collectively so that we can build projects to bring money to the projects that you're working on. That's what we're talking about. But one of his movies is going to be talking about mental illness. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to have like a panel discussion, a Zoom panel discussion. And at the end of the movie, include, impact statements from that panel discussion, and also provide resources because people do want to feel better, but sometimes you just don't know where to call,
right?
And sometimes you just want to call somebody that knows how to keep their mouth closed,
or just have an open mind in general.
Open mind.
Understanding and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I feel like I wanted to say this earlier, but it was such a nice flow, and I feel like I interrupted a lot of things already. But it's like, I feel like the other side of that too is people have to be willing and ready to hear what these other people have to say too. Like, I mean, if you're gonna say something you have a problem with somebody, then the other person has to be like, all right, I understand you have a problem with me. I understand what I'm doing is this,
Yeah.
and how we're gonna move past it, rather than I have a problem with you and everybody shuts down.
Yeah, it's,
You know?
and I feel like to achieve that, a lot of people have to kind of let go of somebody trying to put you down or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause you know what I mean? Like, it's just I just have a problem with that. It's not it literally. I have this conversation all the time with Niche, and I tell her like, it's not it's nothing wrong with you. I just have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Is don't change yourself, or don't take it so seriously. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, like, just me talking about this just made me feel better already.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to talk, like, yo, like the other day, you see me, I was about to park in that parking space, and you just kind of pulled in there. Like, that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that, I just want to say that. It doesn't mean, like, don't park on the street no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
Like,
don't get
it's just
mad,
like, yo, like, and that's, I feel like that's a major thing, too, that is popular here in Boston, where it's like, I'm giving you a piece of criticism, or I'm just speaking my mind a little bit, and it's like automatic, I gotta fight you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
or you gotta fight me. Or
because it's like, yo, my honor, my family's honor's on the line right now.
You're talking
Let
shit.
you just tell me this right here and walk away. Like, nah, I can't let you walk away after you just spoke your mind to me.
Right,
and
right.
like, it's crazy because it's really like that. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Like,
get it.
bring back disagreements. Like, disagreements aren't there to break up friendships and relationships and whatever. Like, disagreements are there because you guys need to talk and figure shit out, rather than I disagree with you, I'm gonna fight you, I gotta leave, I gotta do this, I gotta do some drastic shit. Yeah, like, it's just you're doing too much.
Wow.
You know, like, come on. And that's a part of mental health too, because how do we get here? How does that happen?
Well, I'm not gonna say it's like we part of mental health, right? But people could also be on two different.
Oh, I wasn't saying like an illness. I was just saying like mentally, like, people are thinking, or it's come up to be this way where, like you said, you just spoke your mind, now I have to do something about it. And it's not just I'm not saying like everybody's, oh, that's crazy, or you got depression or whatever. I'm just saying, like, mentally, as a collective group community, how do we get to the point where I have to fight you now?
Where road rage is at the space of where it is.
Like, I gotta honk the horn as soon as it turns green because you're not moving.
Oh my God! You know, I have a funny story. I was in Texas because that's where I moved up here.
Texas,
from, right?
I love Texas.
San Antonio, and so I went back for a visit, right? And so I'm driving. I don't drive up here because it's not enough space. I like driving a 5-speed, and up here it's not enough space.
It's too crazy.
I'm just like,
you got
I would walk, take my bike, ride the bus.
Yep.
You know, I'm like that. So, because in Texas you can't walk around, but
man.
I was
you
sitting
can't walk
there.
around anywhere now.
No,
what I
not
heard.
it's too hot.
From
But
what I
I was
heard.
sitting there at the light, and I was with my friend, and there was this truck in front of us, and the light turned green, and I'm like, honk, honk, and my friend looks at me and she goes, "Don't forget, we carry guns in our car." I was like, "Oh, that's right." And the guy right in front of us, they had a gun rack in the back, and they had their rifles in the back. But yeah, that's shotguns. Yeah,
I've had.
I don't know why
That's what I'm saying.
people up here, they're just like so quick. We
Yep.
rush life,
To be like, yeah, I gotta go. Like, where are you going? To the next red light?
Right. For real.
I'm going to the next red light too.
For real.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what really be killing me sometimes. It's like, yo, you really not gonna let me and I'm not even trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I'm coming out a side street, right? And gotta go up, like, I'm coming, there's a main street, okay, main street going this way. So I'm driving out, about to go out, and there's a red light on my right hand side, right?
Yep.
And I'm inking out. I'm not even trying to go to the right. I'm trying to go to the left. You know what I'm saying? And people will really be like, "Nah, we about to build a whole line in front of your car right now," because for whatever reason, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they'll all just line up in front of me, not let me out of my side street, and it's like, and that type of stuff really makes me think, like, yo, why are people like this? Like,
Yeah.
what is going on here
Like,
in America?
what
Like, why is everybody so in a rush? Like, in a rush. And it's like, yo, I can't even allow the little person to get a little bit of time because
get in, yeah.
that 1 second I could just I lose my whole financials, everything fall apart.
No.
IRS is gonna come and get me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, for real, like, I gotta go
relax,
right
dog. It's
now.
crazy.
And then you cause all these explosions and stuff. Man, it's just ridiculous.
It's real though. I when I moved here, I remember walking and casually strolling and enjoying the scene. And then I remember the first time when I saw someone walking and we were going to cross paths, and I was like, they're not going to cross in front of me. And I started walking faster. And then at that moment, I was like, oh my gosh, I flipped. I'm from Cambridge now.
Yeah.
Because you're right.
Yeah.
Because I'm from
see?
Texas. We're strolling, right? We're enjoying
Right.
everything. And then that day was like, no.
Some of me was like, yo, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause like, of course, like there's times where I'll be driving on the highway too, and I'll be like, oh, that person just passed me on the highway. All right, my turn. I gotta pass this person on the highway. Oh, you passing me again? All right, I gotta pass you. So it's like, where does that come from? Because when we went to New Orleans, or when we even went south or whatever, we were walking. We were just like walking. Hi. We was like, hi. It was like, whoa.
Yo,
You said hi
for
back?
real, for real.
That's
Exactly,
ridiculous.
for real.
What are you
It's like a
doing?
real
You know?
noticeable thing. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, for real.
Like, people want to tell you where stuff's at. Oh, have you been down to da-da-da?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, oh, I go in Boston, people be like, move. Oh, okay, sorry, dude. Wish I had I'm glad I didn't have a question for you, Like,
For real.
glad I didn't need a phone or something.
And then me being from Boston, I'm like, oh yeah, what you mean move?
Yeah,
Because like I was saying, like I
Exactly.
immediately go on a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it's a real crazy. I don't know what it is. Like I feel like real talk. Like we should, you know how we have like holidays, whatever, or spring break, whatever. Like we should have that, like a something like a spring break or whatever, like a break, like a work break week.
A break from
You know, like
everybody.
a break from just
a break from actual life.
society pressures.
Society
You know what
takes
I mean?
a break for a week.
Society takes a break for a week, like every year. It's just
That'd
you
be
just
dope.
chilling, like you don't worry about nothing. You just get yourself back in order. Like I know
Right.
a lot of people like, oh, this is so
Right.
but
Instead
it's
of
like,
the
yo, you're supposed to be
purge.
chilling. So you
Yeah.
you shouldn't be going out on the bus. You shouldn't be doing all these things. You shouldn't be doing all these
Stress.
other things. You should be in your house chilling. You should be in your backyard, or you should go on a hike, or you should go to the pool. You should go play with your kids. You should go like you see how this list is just. I could keep going. You could
Imagine
you should go in the
could do
garden.
it.
You should go. You know what I mean? Go to the orchard. Orchard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just
That was easy.
it's I know it's like that is ultimate idealism type stuff, fantasy world. I get it, but it's I'm throwing it out there on the table right now, so somebody could be like, well, maybe we can't do all of that, but you know what I'm saying? Let's work with 60% of that. What
Yeah,
you're saying right
we
now?
can get a couple days off.
You know what I'm
we could
saying?
do it.
And not like, oh, it's a weekend. No, it's like
Nah, I want like a Tuesday, Wednesday.
right. No, it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday.
Entrepreneurs, you guys are right there. You guys are right there, and that's how you get that.
Mhm.
You become this new fad of entrepreneurs. Right?
Yes.
That's what you do to get your own schedule. You guys are constantly on the grind anyway,
For real.
right? Y'all are constantly on the grind.
Yeah, I'm so much on the grind. I'm moving my bones crack.
For real.
Like, it's too much.
For real, like
But that Tuesday, Wednesday, those whatever. But people. Why are we not talking about that? But you know what people are talking about? Let's purge. What? All right, you want to purge people, but instead of like trying to help them like this, you know what I mean? That's like another thing. Like, why?
Right.
Why is society like this?
maybe if you had some chill days, you wouldn't want to kill people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, right.
if
Maybe you
some
had
chill
some time to
days,
sleep, take a nap.
You wouldn't be like, oh, we should wipe people out. No, maybe you should just relax, and everybody else relax. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, things really changed. The other day, like last week, sometime I went to the massage, got a full body massage, and I hadn't got one for probably like 5 or 6 years, right?
Bruh.
So I'll get out. I'm like, and I've matured so much since my last time, so I have a way kind of different perspective of life. So when I got up and I walked, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I felt like I felt taller. I felt everything was just like relief, and I'm like, oh, I need to apply this right now, like whatever this therapy right now, to like other aspects of my life, because I need that release, like that tension. Like maybe my thoughts and stuff. They don't have physical muscles, but they have like the thought muscles, like the whatever energy or whatever power I used to have thought, like that. Those whatever's, I'm just call them muscles. Those muscles tense up too. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because I'm
right.
stressing like, oh, what's the answer to this quadratic equation right now? You know what I mean? Just even just thinking like that. That's
Yeah.
like a form of a stress on your thoughts. You know what I mean? And like I'm thinking about that right now. You know, I mean I was thinking about that day, and I'm like, somehow we got to figure something out where we could do that, apply that to our mental, emotional, even spiritual, you know. But like everybody has to just find a way to just get these escapes. You know, I took mine and was like, yo, I'm about to go to this, get this little massage, and I didn't even tell nobody about it. Only one person I told about it. You know what I mean? And it's not even on some like, oh, I just kind of told him just like, yo, just in case like you never see me again. Like this is where my last place I was, right?
Yo, bro, I need somebody to come look for me, alright?
Like,
But after that, I'm not stressing out.
yeah, I ain't stressing it. Past that, I ain't stressing it.
Oh man, but for real though,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's just stuff like that. Like,
I have a friend that was working at an Ivy League,
Mm.
got laid off,
Mhm.
and then went to massage school. Yep. And now, I mean, own business, but they work at like a massage place,
Mhm.
and they do that. But I mean, it was like something that he would have never even thought about doing. But in his skills, he's a boxer, so he already understood the
What?
body.
Yeah, so you
exactly,
already know
where you
exactly,
need
So
to
then,
exactly.
and so then now,
do a
it's
little
mad
cracking
crazy.
in there.
But but being an entrepreneur, I mean, we don't get taught that. I mean, I just told you I went and got my DBA, and let me tell you, I've been thinking about this for like almost a year.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Do you remember Tehran Tibbs from
Oh
TNT?
yeah. He
So-
makes so many shirts, hoodies. He makes everything.
Right. So shout out to
so shout out to
TNT
him.
Custom Designs, right?
Yeah,
But he
he
wor-
went to the
Right.
festival.
Right, he was at the festival, but he works at Boston Strive, and they have this professional development class,
Mm.
and so it's like an hour or so every day for 5 weeks. So I've been joining it, just kind of like help me, right?
Okay.
It's always good to like learn or hear somebody else's way of thinking.
Personal development.
But he answered some things that I needed to hear, and next thing you know, I was down at City Hall getting what I needed to get done, and then bam, in less than 4 hours, I had my business.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, now I got to figure out how to keep money in the bank, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And there's a
That's
ton
dope.
of art. There's a ton of people out there that are doing these kind of things,
Mhm.
Mm.
and yeah. Anyway, artists.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
it's mad interesting too. Like how do you find these people? Like what,
Go
what
outside.
was your like what
What was that?
brings you
path
to
that-
like brings
that
you to
for
these people all
him,
the time?
Well, for him,
Mhm.